welcome back to my channel. If this is your very first time here, welcome. My name is Bimisola and I'm a registered nutritionist here in Nigeria. If this is not your first time, you're a returning subscriber. Yay, thank you for subscribing. So today's video is not going to be a nutrition video or a diet related video. It's a video on healthy habits to cultivate in your 20s, and know that is strange from my regular video, but I just had to do this video because it's also something I've had to learn from being in my 20s myself, and I understand the struggles like of the 20s, especially early 20s, where you are hustling and you are trying to make something out of your life, but at the same time, in making something out of your life, you could develop some habits that are not so healthy and then could affect later on in life. So that is exactly what today's video is about: healthy habits to cultivate in your 20s while trying to make that money. So the very first thing that I want to say, or the very first healthy habit that I want to talk about, is always have a plan. And I understand that in your 20s you're not supposed to be too uptight, you're supposed to go with the flow sometimes. I mean, you only live once, right? But it's always best to have a plan, have an idea of what you want to do, even from a day-to-day activity. It's always good. Don't just wake up in the morning and then just go about your day without having a plan, because at the end of the day you find out that you are not as productive going with the flow. Now, taking that from my personal experience, any day that I don't have a to-do list, or a week that I don't have itineraries to do for the week, I just end up living through the week. Yes, I am being busy, I will be busy doing one or two things, but at the end of the day, it doesn't always add up. The performance doesn't always add up as compared to when I have a plan. Okay, for today, these are the things I want to do, these are the things I want to achieve for today, these are the things I want to achieve for this week, or these are the things I want to achieve for a month. So it's always good to have a plan, and doesn't not mean that your plans are set in stone and you're not willing to change. Obviously, life can happen, things could come up and your plans might be disrupted, but having a plan gives you that structure of, okay, yeah, I think I have my life put together in a way. Next health habit I want to talk about is going to be having good people around you, cultivating healthy relationships. And this is something that is very important, especially in your 20s. You're probably fresh out of university, or still in university, or whatever phase you are in your life at your 20s. It's always good to have people around you that inspire you, that push you to do more, that you're accountable with. Having a network of people that you could always go to meet whenever you have something bothering you, or you need advice. Friendships are very important, and it's even more important in your 20s because we're all going through life, we're all figuring life out together, and just having someone in your corner, knowing that, okay, I'm figuring out life with this person, not necessarily a romantic partner, but I can meet this person on my issues. Anytime I'm feeling down, I can reach out to them, and anytime they're feeling down, they could also reach out to me. So having that symbiotic relationship is very, very important. I cannot stress how helpful friends have been to me in dark times and times of need, where whenever I just felt like, oh, I don't know what to do in this particular situation, and I just call a friend and we have a conversation and I feel at ease. They might not necessarily provide me a solution, but having someone to talk to, we're not meant to do life alone. And also on the good side, if I have a good news to share, I can always call my friends and say, okay, this happened, I hit this milestone, I did this, and they encourage you, they push you, and you just push each other. They have an issue they're going through and you're there for them. It's beautiful, it's bliss, and It's something that everybody in their 20s should have. So cultivate good friendships, good networks, have people around you. Don't isolate yourself in your 20s. The next thing I'm going to say is spirituality, and I'm talking about this from my own faith. I'm a Christian, and I've come to realize, or I realized a long time ago, that you cannot do life alone. Same way you need people, you also need God to help you. You also need God to direct your steps. So being prayerful, journaling, meditation, practicing gratitude. Early this year, I started this gratitude jar stuff, and I just write down things I'm grateful for, and I put it inside that jar, be it big, be it small. I have not opened the jar since I started it, but it feels cute to just look at the jar sitting on the table and, oh yeah, those are the things I'm grateful for. And as the jar fills up, I'm like, wow, I actually do have things to be grateful for, because I understand that in your 20s you feel there's this pressure of what are you doing with your life. Look at your mates. Your mates are doing this, your mates are doing that. So what are you doing? And everybody's under pressure. Everybody is under this pressure to perform, to do something, and just hustling and just doing stuff. But having a gratitude journal or having a gratitude jar, whatever like rocks your boat, really helps. You look at it and you're like, okay, I'm actually quite grateful for a lot of things, and that puts me at ease. And practicing affirmations as well. Anytime you feel down or you just feel unmotivated, inspiring yourself, because half the time nobody's going to inspire you. You have to inspire yourself. You have to motivate yourself. There is no motivation that is greater than your own motivation. So just having words of affirmations that you say to yourself, okay, I can do this, I am smart, I am confident. Those are generic ones, but even things like I am productive, I am not lazy, I am full of ideas, I am not an imposter, especially for people that suffer with imposter syndromes. Also saying things like I deserve this when something good happens to you, or if something bad happens when you get rejection emails, which can suck a lot, gosh. But when you get those, just having those words of affirmation that just balance you, they give you ease and they lift you up, is very, very important. The next healthy habit to cultivate, and this is an advice from a nutritionist, is to eat healthy. Believe me, your body's going to thank you for it 20 years to come when you're in your 40s or 50s. Eating healthy cannot be overemphasized. You feel good when you eat well. You feel good, you look good, you are healthy when you're eating healthy. Cut down on the high calorie or high fat foods or snacks and go for more fruits and vegetables. Now, I'm not saying eliminate, I'm not saying cancel them, I'm not saying don't eat carbs or don't eat fat like some stuff you would see online or wherever. But yes, you can enjoy your life, go out once in a while, go for ice cream, have that pizza, have that shawarma, enjoy whatever you want to enjoy. But at the same time, in enjoying your life, try to eat healthy, balance it. Moderation is key, and I've said that in my previous videos over and over and over. Moderation is key, balance is key. Don't eliminate or just remove a particular food or food group because you want to look a certain way. But if you want to have this overall health balance, both physically, emotionally, and whatnot, eating healthy cannot be ruled out. You have to balance your eating habits. Make sure that you're eating the right things at the right time in the right proportions. Next thing, in line with eating healthy, is getting enough sleep. And I understand, because I sometimes don't even get enough sleep. For someone that's battled or struggled with insomnia for the longest time, it's sleeping can be a struggle. Sometimes I get 2 hours of sleep a day, and the next day I'm probably running on fumes and just really agitated. But that just shows how we feel if you don't get enough sleep. You don't get enough sleep and you're not as productive as you should be. You're not giving in your best because you're not getting enough rest. And that is one thing that I think in our 20s we have to cultivate. It's very difficult, but finding a way around it would be the best thing. For me, what I do or what I've practiced is in line with my faith. So there's a part in Psalms where it says he gives his beloved sleep, and anytime I'm having struggle sleeping, I just close my eyes and I say, oh, I'm beloved of God and I deserve sleep, because God gives his beloved sleep. And I say it for about 10-15 minutes and I fall asleep. And or another thing that I do is go on YouTube Music or Spotify and just get these songs that make you sleep. Just type sleeping music and it does wonders. Like, I just wake up the next morning and I find out that, oh, this thing has been playing. And it's not a short music you have for 4 hours, 7 hours, and they just keep playing in your subconscious for the whole time you're sleeping, and they really help. So whatever method you would use to ensure that you get enough sleep, just make sure that you're getting an adequate amount of sleep a day. Sleeping 2, 3, 4 hours consecutively is not healthy. It's gonna have its effect on you. You'll be aging while in your 20s. The very last thing that I want to say in healthy habits to cultivate in your 20s will be practicing self-care. And I know as Gen Zs, yeah, we are really big on self-care. Anything that is stressing us or is giving stress, or not for it. But it's also very important in practicing self-care, like medical checkups. Go for regular medical checkups. Check your blood pressure, check your blood glucose level, because a lot of young people in their 20s, because we are trying to make something out of ourselves, we are all about, oh, I need to do something, I need to be productive, I need to make money, I need to just be someone. We often neglect our health. And self-care is not just when you go to the beach or when you go to the spa. Of course, that is self-care. Go to the spa, go to the beach, get a manicure, get a pedicure, but don't neglect your physical health. Get your blood pressure checked every now and then. That way you know, okay, my blood pressure is a bit high. What am I doing that is stressing me? What can I cut back on? Then I will go rest. Or my blood glucose level is a bit high. If you're not healthy in your 20s, by the time you're 40, or what you've worked hard to get would not even have any value. It makes no sense having hustled or just struggled a lot in your 20s, made a name out of yourself, and by 45 you are type 2 diabetic with hypertension or even a renal disorder. That's not, it's not giving. So just make sure that in everything you're doing, in having a plan, in eating healthy, exercising, you're also practicing self-care. Go to the gym, take a walk, go swimming, go hiking, whatever makes you physically active. Just make sure that you're practicing self-care. You're like checking your physical health every single time. Go for regular medical checkups. Get a health insurance. Now that is something I plan to do. Yes, with that I have come to the end of today's video on healthy habits to cultivate in your 20s. Let me know if you enjoyed this type of content that I put out today, and if you have any comments, I would be responding in the comment section. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up, share to someone who you think needs this type of content, and I will see you in my next video. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. But I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.